As necessary when working with terminally ill patients, these volunteers set their own needs aside to ease the burden that patients and families often feel during end-of-life care. They bring comfort, relief, and peace, and can be relied upon to deliver those gifts humbly, with appreciation for the opportunity to give back. The Reverend Hayward Davidson, pastor of Greater Mount Olive AME Church, shares his boundless compassion with the patients at Hospice of St. Francis, where he began volunteering in 2011. Reverend Davidson regularly visits hospice patients in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. For terminally ill patients and their families, Hayward is a source of compassion, relief, and strength during their end-of-life care. He loves meeting new people and hearing about their lives. At times, patients need to reconnect spiritually. At others, they just want a friendly ear and compassionate heart. Reverend Davidson graciously provides both. In 2010, Hospice of Health First awarded volunteer Val Johnson its prestigious Spirit of Hospice Award for being a patient care treasure, known for her compassion and for her eagerness to provide any help hospice and its patients needed. Since she began volunteering with Hospice in 2003, Johnson has rarely said no to an assignment. In many different ways, Johnson has given 3,000 hours of her time and talent to Hospice. One of the areas that she absolutely shines in is as a friendly visitor providing respite for caregivers. For patients close to death, but with no family members nearby, Johnson will be the last smiling face accompanying them as they end the final chapter of their lives. It is a sad truth that some end-of-life patients have no family at their side when they pass. Corrine Williams, a volunteer with Wusthof Brevard Hospice and Palliative Care, makes sure that does not happen to hospice patients during her guard. Williams joined Hospice just a little over a year ago during a volunteer recruitment event at her church, but she had already earned a well-deserved reputation for her compassion. In addition to her work with Hospice, she also volunteers with Honor Flight, the program that enables veterans to visit military monuments in Washington, D.C. She is a very caring and comforting person. Leslie Miller is an advocate for individuals with life-limiting illnesses, their families, and members of our community. She demonstrates an extraordinary commitment to each person, love and compassion for the older generation, which makes up the majority of hospice patients, is abundant in Leslie. In her 2 years with Vitas, Miller has volunteered more than 500 hours, and she is just getting started. She helps train all the new volunteers that come on board by letting them shadow her and explaining the process of the Vitas Way. Your 2019 Central Florida Humanitarians Hospice Volunteers.